Ping, apparently too chilly to produce its usual jangle. "We're on the list," snarled Lucy, pulling her chair out and sitting down at her desk. "We're very low on the list," said Phyllis, rubbing her arms to warm herself. "Why don't you go home?" suggested Lucy, powering up her PC. "I'll stay and wait for Frost and Winkle." "No way. I'm not abandoning you." "No, you should go. There's no reason for both of us to freeze to death." "Ah, I see the truck outside. I think we're saved." This time the little bell on the door jangled heartily as Seth Winkle himself entered, rosy-cheeked and dressed in his insulated work clothes, with his name and the company's logo embroidered in white on the jacket. "Bit cool in here," he observed with classic understatement. "I'll see what's the matter and have you warm and toasty in no time." "Oops," exclaimed Lucy, noticing that the cellar door was blocked with boxes and bags of donated non-perishable foods that the Courier was collecting for a town-wide food drive. "Let me move some of that stuff out of your way." Seth pitched right in, helping Lucy move the foodstuffs into the morgue, then disappeared down the stairs to the cellar. Lucy and Phyllis waited anxiously, listening to an atonal symphony of bangs and clangs. Moments later he reappeared, shaking his head and tut-tutting. "Wow, I haven't seen that model in a dog's age. You've got a genuine antique you." "Can it be fixed?" asked Lucy, as if questioning the doctor about a sick child. "Doubt I can get the parts," he said, chewing on his lip. "I'll call Ted. Tell him it's done for. Time to bite the bullet and get a new one. Better all round. More efficient, less costly in the long run. It's long overdue." "In the meantime," said Phyllis anxiously, "is there anything you can do so we can stay warm?" "Yeah," added Lucy in a hopeful tone. Temporary fix?" "Space heaters. That's what you gotta do," advised Seth. "They're on clearance this week out at the big box store. If I were you, I'd get out there before they're all gone." "I'll go," said Lucy and Phyllis simultaneously. "Maybe you should draw straws," suggested Seth with a chuckle, pulling his cell phone out of his pocket as he marched toward the door. "Have a nice day," he said by way of farewell, and yanked the door open, once again jangling the bell and revealing Eileen Clancy, who was just about to enter. "And a fine day to you, too," said Eileen, grinning broadly and speaking with a slight Irish accent. "Goodness, it's a mite chilly in here, is it not?" "The furnace is broken," said Phyllis, pushing her chair back and giving Lucy a questioning glance. "I'm just off to buy a space heater." "Get two while you're at it," suggested Lucy with a wan smile, watching enviously as Phyllis headed out to her car with its heated seat and working heater to make the toasty drive down the road to the gloriously overheated big box store. She rubbed her hands together, trying to restore her circulation. "What can I do for you, Eileen?" "Mind if I sit down?" asked Eileen, eyeing the chair Lucy kept for visitors. She was a remarkably fit woman in her 50s, with fair skin, green eyes, and dark curly hair, dressed in leggings, a puffy parka, and a tweed bucket hat. "Oh, sorry. I didn't think you'd want to linger here in the Arctic. Please do." Eileen perched on the edge of the chair, back straight and knees together, just as she'd been taught by Sister Angelique at school in her native Ireland. "As you know, I teach Irish dancing at my little school." Lucy nodded, agreeing. She knew Eileen was being modest. Her Clancy Academy of Gaelic Dance attracted students from far and wide. The walls in its lobby were lined with photos of her students, along with the trophies they'd won in various competitions, sometimes